everyone, aloha from Hawaii. My name is Kagan and this will be my article review. So social media has become increasingly more prevalent in every part of our world, and it's a rarity if you encounter someone who doesn't have any presence on a social networking site. The same can be said for organizations and businesses, since these entities understand that the ways that they can reach their customer bases or audiences have to evolve with the times. People are spending more and more time on social media, and organizations can learn to use this to their advantage. So Arlie Denny in 2017 researched whether or not social media was that important to organizations in terms of consumers' attitudes and behaviors. Denny's research found that in the context of advertising, consumers judge an ad based on entertainment, usefulness, informativeness, and irritation. Denny specifically researched whether any of these elements impacted consumers' attitudes toward brand loyalty, awareness, and their intent to purchase. So Denny also argued that consumers' attitudes would be influenced by their entertainment, perceived usefulness, informativeness, and irritation. To collect this data, a survey using a Likert type scale was administered at a large public university in Australia via paper distributed to students, their friends and family, and so on. The response rate was 90% of the 800 questionnaires that were distributed, comprising of almost equal female and male responders. They were mostly single between the ages of 18 and 29 years old, with the most popular social platform being Facebook. The survey asked respondents to name 3 brands that they follow on social media, and then to answer the questions based on those brands. So the results of the survey supported all 9 hypotheses that Denny had posed. It also revealed that entertainment was the most important factor to affect consumers' attitudes on social media as it related to the brands that they followed. A table was provided with the questions that were asked and the data collected per question. Overall, the answer is a resounding yes, social media does matter. The survey was a convenient sample, which may have limited the pool of respondents and impacted responses, as a large percentage were students at a university. Second, the university was administered in Australia, which may have different consumers' habits than another country such as the US. My proposed research topic relates to social media and how consumers' attitudes are impacted by communication from organizations. Having said that, this article can be useful in my research because one of the hypotheses was that customers' purchase intention is positively impacted by their perceived entertainment, usefulness, informativeness, and their irritation. So therefore, I could reasonably argue that consumers' attitudes are positively related to an organization's level of communication with their customers via social media. I would rate it 4 out of 5 stars because of the research limitations. In conclusion, Denny's research is important as social media is a relatively new concept in terms of communication. It hasn't been widely studied as much as older types of communication may have been. To understand this medium of communication is beneficial to organizations, as this will allow for a deeper understanding of what consumers expect from organizations. This understanding can also help organizations cater to their customer bases better, and their chances of creating a relationship where the customer gets what they want and the organization gets what they want is greater, because the organizations are ultimately looking to make money, and customers are, according to this research, more likely to spend money with that organization if all of those categories are fulfilled. So social media platforms can be the obvious, like Twitter and Facebook, but can also be blogs. So some things to consider are the differences between social media and in what terms information can be shared. So as an example, Twitter has a character limit, whereas other platforms do not. So how could this influence an organization's decision about which platforms they might consider to have a presence on? And as a consumer, which platforms are most important to you?